That said, we're going to go into the pick ban phase of the first round of match number 1, How to Play versus Pinkroid.
This is going to be really interesting. We see that the first pick goes to Pinkroid. Let's see what pre-bans are here. Pinkroid may be choosing to pre-ban that Gianna, and that's what he does. Oki on the other side, so the first pick should be Ciara on the side of Pinkroid, or maybe he wants to secure one of the two Ganithor monsters.
Right, locking down a Ganymede is a great way, so that way you have the Seal Magic as well, so you can lock down some cooldown times as well. Get that Ventilate on the field, never bad to have, the ultimate combo facilitator, and there he is, that's Ganymede in play right away.
How to Play responds fast. With Ciara, speed lead, we're gonna see right now what he defines for his draft. He's gonna go super aggressive, or he's gonna go a little bit more bruisery and bring that Molly that we've been talking about.
Surprisingly, again, one of the few people on this tournament that actually had Molly shown in their player profile. So How to Play still has a lot of flexibility here. He can pivot any which way he wants, because this doesn't show a lot about his draft.
I would love to see some damage, and that's what Pinkroid brings in the deafness. I also would love to see a vigor, because now he leaves the opening for How to Play to pick a very strong water monster against the deafness, and also Mermaid's best friend. Molly loves vigors. Either it's in guild defenses or in RTA.
Exactly. She might not like fighting against him, but she loves having him by her side. And admittedly, that Daphnis is always going to have a little bit of a harder time when Molly's in play on the other side. So.
Chongpeng and
Woonsa too.
Woonsa, two AoE strippers, but I don't know how much impact the Woonsa can do here, because there's not a lot of follow-up. He has to bring big AoE damage or control in the last one, and no immunity, so the Rika, an amazing pick on Pinkroid's side, and the Vertihil to counter these two wind monsters and the Molly, even though he has a chance to glance.
That's right, there's no immunity represented from How to Play, so that means the Rika, given an opportunity, can just lay dots everywhere. Leona, there it is. We said that Leona's in the back there.
Yeah, that's kind of telling what he's gonna ban, because if there's no Death Break, the Leona solos. We all know it's kind of a lock ban, and I'm fine with Pinkroid banning that, because the Daphnis is probably going bye-bye, and then the Rika can get a field, because this Woonsa, it's only here to strip, so the Art Master can try to reduce attack bars, and yep, the ban on the Leona as expected, but he goes for the bird.
He knew it was a trick. He knew it had to pick, because again, having two AoEs on the board with a presumably triple revenge Verd, that's a really big, that's a danger to you. One proc from that.
Great last pick from How to Play, forcing that ban on Leona, and let's see his first turn, because he has a Woonsa, one of the fastest monsters in the game. No counter, and now the Art Master needs to hit this reset,
and he gets the one. Very important one on Fran.
100% res Rika for sure, because she still has an attack bar.
Wow, Rika's still in play, and he's trying to figure out how he's going to deal with it. Ciara is the answer, detonating and hoping for the stun, and lands it. Good job.
Oh my god, that res was not enough, because she's probably going to die right now, and we're going to see a 4v3. It's all on Daphnis. How is he going to bring this game back?
How to Play has just established dominance so early in this game. Now Daphnis has to figure out what he's going to do to carry his team to victory here. Well, he still has a target. He still has a target, but we got to hope that he lands it.
He gets it! The Art Master is gonna die right now!
24K! And he's still here! Oh my goodness! He's still, and he's got attack bar. He's gonna get one more turn guaranteed.
The Ganny will get in here. That's why I don't think the reset on Ciara was the best choice, because Ciara already used the bomb and the detonation, and he wouldn't have any type of death break or glancing on his monsters. This can have cost him the game.
Pinkroid is still firmly planted in it. He establishes the immunity and the attack buff too. He's not going to go down without a fight. Here comes the overwhelm, and lands increased cooldown times.
But now the damage is coming in too much. He should have reset that Art Master. The Death Break is too powerful, and the glancing on the Deafness also will diminish the damage. He goes for the Ventilate. He needs a proc. No proc from Fran, but now he has the chance to use it, but with glancing.
With glancing and no buffs to replace with defense break. What happens next when he uses that third skill? that's going to define the rest of the game, if he makes it to his turn at all.
That's the thing. Ciara's cycling, but she gets glance and attack broken. No kill right here, but the friend's gonna die right now.
She's holding on.
He steals attack bars. The Daphnis has one chance, but I don't
What
think
can he do?
kill. Without Death Break, it's too tough. That's a tanky Ciara. She says, no, sir, I'm gonna place a bomb here and start dancing because this party is all mine.
And a nice proc at the end. He didn't even need it, and he got it anyway. That was fantastic. And Pinkroid knows when he's lost, he's going to concede there. That was a super strong opening from Howtoplay. That was just locking down the Rika early so that she couldn't have a huge impact on the game was so important. And I liked seeing that. He had to work through it. He was like, how am I going to get this thing stunned? So he went through all of his options and ultimately stunned it with the bomb.
Yeah, and the thing was, this is probably 100% res Rika. So if she took the bomb, Pinkroid at that moment, he knew, wow, that was my win con. It's going to be really tough from here. And then maybe a little bit nervous in that moment, the reset. That occasioned the Art Master had the death break still, even though the Ciara had already detonated the bomb. He wanted the attack bar reductions and go for the kill. I think he thought he could have killed that Art Master just with one touch.
Right, and then once you land that decreased cooldown time, you get an entire turn for each one of your teammates. So that's a pretty big lead too, even after you've killed the Rika, right?
Great drafts on both sides. He put Howtoplay against the wall, but the Art Master came through, reduced attack bars, reset cooldowns, even though he missed it on Daphnis.
Here we go. We're going to round 2. Again, Pinkroid needs to make something happen here because this is a best of 3. So if he loses one more, he's out of the tournament.
But this time, Howtoplay has his Gianna available and the first pick. So Pinkroid probably will opt for the Ciara pre-bet, or no, the Nefties. So Howtoplay can get the Ciara Gianna combo on the table if he likes, or he can go for the control Genny Thor that he has not been using lately.
Yeah, and Pinkroid can try to disrupt that a little bit if he wants to. Let's see what these guys pick here. Howtoplay with first pick. What's he going to choose? Lands the Oki that was pre-banned earlier.
Yeah, if Pinkroid lets the Ciara through, so Howtoplay gets Oki, Gianna, and Ciara, that's going to be really dangerous, and he gets it. Genny's also really strong right here because if you reset, someone gets to ventilate, but he takes it out of Mr. Chung, the champion of SWC, roll book, and gets the Praha, res lead, sleep,
The newly buffed sleep too, so now she represents control and a little bit of support for the team.
And Howtoplay says, you still, my Ciara, you don't want me to have a speed lead, but well, I have a Han to give this 30%.
This is exactly the combo that we were talking about, we were expecting to see from Shizzy earlier too. Now he's going to be picking that speed lead, assuming that they both get through.
Yeah, and the question is, who's going to be the second stripper? This looks like a great game for Chumpung because there's 2 water monsters and boom, he picks it. Now the last pick, probably another speed lead, or if he wants a little bit of sustain to have more of a mid-range style of comp, because this monkey can be trouble.
Yeah, now would be the time, and he hasn't locked it in yet, but this is a very aggressive choice. Azera2, not mid-range at all. He's just going all tempo. I'm going to try to kill this guy as fast as humanly possible. Ganymede ends up being the choice.
I prefer the Ganny because now he has double reset against this Josephine, and Hathor is the last pick, kind of pressuring. If you don't kill me turn 1, I'm going to control you and bring the comeback. The question is, who do you take out of this team? He takes out the Hathor, excellent ban, and takes out the main source of damage on Han. Excellent bans on both sides. The question is, how hard can this Oki hit? And are the resets going to come in? Because he has 3 of them.
That's what we got to know. I do love that Howtoplay forced that tough decision. Do you want to face the double reset? Okay.
Whoa!
Praha?
Super fast Praha gets the strip, but the Gianna cuts in.
And look at that, so smart. Pinkroid has nobody else on Will, so the Gianna can't actually land the critical error. Now she can still land the bomb, but because Ciara's not here, it's not going to detonate. He's got a little bit of time.
He gives that. He doesn't care that he's going to give shield because now the Josephine takes the turn and can control the Oki or the Chumpung. What is he going to do? The Genny has a little bit less attack bar. I think at this moment, he goes for the Gianna. He trusts he can kill that Gianna fast enough, hits the death break, and now if Ciara procs and if he doesn't reset these monsters, Ciara, he didn't go for it.
No, he needed that. Pinkroid absolutely needed that. He was stuck between an Oki and a hard place. That was a tough choice to make right at the start, too. I love the faith. Let's see if he can capitalize on it before he loses a monster.
She resists, but the Ganny is too much, too many resets. Now, it's the monkey against the world because there's Death Break, on the Ciara. He gives the cooldowns back to Oki, and beautiful proc from Josephine. He doesn't go for the Oki once again. He's ignoring the Oki because the Ciara has more attack.
Nice.
She hits it. Is this the comeback, Evan?
Can she detonate? She's going to take Gianna out no matter what. Stun goes out on Oki.
And the proc on top of that. The Oki procs too, and he has the stun to bring this match back.
This is wild. They're taking power from each other left and right. This is shifting so fast. Pinkroid is
Pinkroid got it, Evan. This monkey is practically unkillable right now. There's 2 win monsters on Howtoplay side, but he doesn't give up. Once again, this Praha has the heal. The monkey's too powerful against the control comp with little damage. And now it's 1-1.
Pinkroid. That was incredible. Josephine was doing everything that she could to keep this game within range for Pinkroid, and man, it was amazing. He played that really well. I love the power dynamic between the two. It kept shifting between Howtoplay and Pinkroid.
And we were talking about how Ciara is such an important monster. One proc can change the whole game. She resisted the reset.
Yeah.
She procced and bombed the Oki, killing the Gianna and changing everything. And Pinkroid had it planned.
That's why you root him on violent. That's why you do it. That was awesome. That was a great way to secure the kill on Gianna too. And he planned it out. He was waiting turns in advance for that too. I was so surprised when he decided to go for the Gianna, but I couldn't make a decision either because it's like between Oki and Chungpung, it was a hard choice to make, and he decided to just take the middle road.
And Ciara had 2 chances on the first turn. She could have procced, she didn't. Then there was a proc on the other side. Then she procced on the second one, and immediately the Oki procced on the other side. So we got procs on both sides, but the damage was not enough to deal with the Josie shield and with this monkey that is hitting very hard.
This is awesome. We're going to a round 3 on the first set. This is it. Whoever wins this one moves on, the other goes home. Howtoplay versus Pinkroid.
The whole season on the table. Now, are the pre-bans gonna go back to Gianna on one side, or maybe Howtoplay is gonna opt to change something else and go back to a more mid-range comp, more bruisery, because this time he had no sustain, Evan, and it's very risky.
He banked it all on being a little bit aggressive, and I liked seeing him check himself at the end of that pick ban phase last time, where he put in the Zeratul, but he wasn't too sure, and I think the Ganymede was a really good choice. I liked the team, but I think mid-range would be a better idea this time.
Yeah, maybe the Molly was the missing component, and Pinkroid steals the Ciara. Once again, the Chungpung first pick, maybe he'll guarantee the Ganny double reset once again, but these 2 monsters can be countered by fire threats.
That's all Pinkroid has to do. In fact, putting the Verd on the table is really important because of the AoEs.
And I love the Savannah pick, taking it away from Howtoplay, because he could have brought, right now, Chiwu Savannah with lots of damage and the Verd here to counter the Chungpung. Because if the Chungpung AoEs to attempt to strip once,
Artemiel
is Arda back?
Great response. I love it. He's trying to deny the defense break from Savannah by presenting a monster with more defense.
With higher defense, because remember, she has to have higher attack than the enemy to death break. And now the Rika, excellent last pick once again, and the friend taking away immunity. Tyrannus, this kind of tell us everything.
He's
we need
letting
to know.
the Savannah through.
Yes, he doesn't care about Savannah. Probably he's banning this Rika because I don't know if he has enough control, or he bans the Verd to take turn 1, strip, and reset the Rika. He bans the Rika.
I think the Rika was a good choice because he doesn't have anything that can defend against that number of dots. It's a great punish from Pinkroid.
But Evan, even though the Arda is a counter to Verd, how much can he put out of damage to kill him? First turn, goes to Savannah. She will come in for that strip to try to bomb something, but the Chungpung moves before the Ciara misses the strip, and now the friend has to protect the team, but I do think the Chungpung moves right now.
Yeah, the Chungpung's going to be moving ahead, and it's a great thing for Howtoplay that he missed that strip because an attack buff. Wait, it's not too late. Wait, he's open for the attack buff bomb.
Yes.
This could be huge.
This is the moment, gets the bomb off, and remember, there's no clans, but he does go for it because he doesn't want reset on this table. Almost kills him, and now the Verd can use skill 2 to attempt to secure this kill before the Arda moves. The Arda has the heal.
He's trusted the dot, but unfortunately Artemiel still had his heal up. There was always going to be a but to that situation though, because Tyrannus had a revive, Artemiel had a heal, but I feel that. I trust dots all the time and get punished.
We know that Ganny Tyrannus is extremely powerful because now he has the ventilate. He can guarantee that other monsters stay alive, and a big problem for Pinkroid is he only has 1 strip. and the strip is reset. He already used it. The Verd comes in with lots of damage, but now the Savannah needs a proc. No proc for the strip, and now he can ventilate the Tyrannus, and this is gonna be tough.
This is a cycle. It's difficult for Pink because for the foreseeable future, he's going to be poking away at things. He's not going to be doing a significant hit. Even if a monster falls down, I mean, there's a Soul Protect on Chung Pung over there. Tyrannus will get it back eventually. It's already ventilated.
And he needs a lot of procs with Ciara, but every proc is a punish because Ciaras are built on crit rate nowadays, and Viarda is gonna keep punching, but the Fran with an extremely important proc. Can he kill with this death buff? Let's see if he goes with the greed or if he goes with the
17K. That was great scaling with the defense. He went for it, and I love the results. Oh, Pink is looking really desperate here.
Ciara's probably gonna die right here. Ciara counters. 1 HP, my man, can he kill the Ganny? And the Ganny goes bye-bye, but the punishment, he has to choose Ciara or Savannah. Ciara's the most important, but gets stunned.
Gets stunned. Oh, Pink, every 1 step forward, 2 steps back. He keeps trying to fight a way forward. He's at a 3 to 4 monster deficit, but it's just an illusion. Tyrannus can revive somebody soon.
Very smart choice. He goes for the Tyrannus because he wants to wait for the Soul Protection to go away, and this proc from Fran is gigantic. Keeping the Ciara in the match, the question is, can Ciara put more bombs, proc, and not die? She's gonna put the bomb on Arta. She needs to detonate right now to control them, even though the bomb goes off on Tyrannus, and that's what she does. Can he get it?
It kills Arta!
And it doesn't kill the Chung Pung! This is incredible! Fran is the MVP of this match!
Fran keeping the damage in play!
He lets the Tyrannus. The Tyrannus is gonna die to the dot, smartly, clinically playing this and going for the Chung Pump, but he has one more revive. The question is, can he do something with a huge proc to kill the Ciara?
Ciara is still here. She refuses to go down as if she's fighting for Pink. Just hand
one proc can seal it. One proc, another one. Fran has done it twice. Can she get a third one?
Oh,
no proc, but
she's done so much. She's done so much already. The bomb, we already know that's enough to kill the Artemio.
Yes, and he can take one of these 2 monsters down. He gets rid of the Tyrannus. No!
No, Ciara! She did everything that she could. She's been fighting the hardest out of all of them. And Fran, disappointed in herself for letting her die.
But now he gets the clans with Fran, can seal it off. The Tyrannus comes back, but the Verd is almost lapping. If the Fran can... Oh, the stun from Arda comes in, but he's protected. Is this Verd triple revenge, or does he have Vial? No Vial yet. So here comes the Tyrannus. Needs the crit. No crit.
This is really in Pinkroid's favor right now, though.
This is game heaven.
This is it.
Verd,
Pink took it.
2 free-to-play monsters deciding the semifinals of the Legend Tournament.
Pink just dethroned